we have a fellow movie lover, we have a fellow physical media collector, as you can see by those fine pieces of plastic behind him. Uh, we will talk to Brian from B-Dubs Movie Hub and get to know him on this episode of the conversation. How are you tonight, sir?
I am doing well. Thank you so much for having me on here. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Dude, we needed a laugh to kick things off,
I
so
know, it's great.
it's perfect. Oh man. Uh it, I'm gonna ask this question towards the end, so it's gonna seem like a 360 we're coming back to it, but
Sure.
I think I discovered you and I didn't discover the links that you had to other people I knew until I saw you recently on a live stream with Jordan,
Mhm.
Q, Kyle, and I'm like, okay, so he's with them. He knows them too. Okay.
Yep.
So I think Jordan well, Chris Higgins, of course, bearded film guy,
Mhm.
is probably the nucleus of the friend group that I have known the longest.
Okay.
I always joke with him. I said that when it was my fiance Erica is when I first got to know him, and now it's his wife Erica. So it was never Erica. It was always, my girlfriend, my fiance, my
Yep.
wife. So yeah, but I really like the activity, I would say, that you guys are doing. It's always nice. I had on Luke Ponto
Mhm.
recently, and he's younger than us. And I told him that I really like the fact that younger physical media collectors are kind of keeping the hobby going. And then when you start to see other people doing it, it's kind of like the circle just grows
Yeah.
and you start to get recommendations and you guys do reviews and all that stuff, so it's like the more sources that I can trust, the better I feel,
Yep.
because it's not like just going out there, because these things are getting expensive, man. You're dropping 40-50 bucks
Yeah, it's
and
it's
it
wild.
sucks.
It's wild. Oh, the inflation, man. It's
Yeah,
killing us.
it's killing
Yeah.
us. It's killing our hobbies for sure.
Yeah.
But we have B-Dubs Movie Hub. Tell us about the channel, about the site, and what you cover on there.
Yeah, so BDUBS movie. I've been doing this for about a year, a little over a year now. And I show off my collection. I talk about movies. I try to do some movie reviews. I know those don't get as many views as I would like, but I think the collection updates and talking about physical media, I think those get a little bit more views. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just like talking about movies. It's been a hobby of mine, I guess, for a very long time. You're talking
Mhm.
about, the younger crew. I feel like I'm usually the old guy in the room. Um,
Welcome.
but I mean, I'm in my mid 40s, but
Mhm,
it's fun. I mean, I've been collecting since, I guess, technically VHS in the 90s.
mhm.
I don't have a ton of VHS. I will show off a VHS tape that I did pick up recently, but
Yes,
yeah,
yes, we'll
I've been
we'll talk about that in a minute.
doing this forever. So like, I love it. And
Yeah, I was, of course, watching some YouTube videos before we started,
mm,
and my buddy Heath over at Serial at Midnight kinda did kinda like a rant, and he said that most people, generalizing, most people that collect movies like we do, physical media,
mhm,
have been a collector of some sort pretty much all their lives. And I remember collecting candy wrappers, peanut M&Ms
yep,
especially, because it was like little things like if you collected X amount, you could get a free prize or whatever. But
yep,
by the time you spend all that money on candy, is it really free?
yeah,
Comic books,
hmm
stamps,
baseball
vinyl,
cards.
baseball cards. I didn't even mention that. My
Yeah,
lord.
yeah,
Yeah,
baseball cards were big,
whew,
especially in the '80s when I was a kid.
yeah,
Comic
yeah.
books.
I
Yeah.
think that got me into the stats side of baseball. I
Oh,
would
nice.
say, um, 78, 79, watching my dad watch the New York Yankees,
hmm
Reggie Jackson got me into it that way. But then when you could flip over a picture and see the stats on the back, that got me into it. And from there, vinyl, CDs when I got older. But like you said, from VHS on, it's been this continuing collection, obsession, whatever you wanna call it, and it was just that need to have and collect these movies that I love
Mhm.
because now I have the ability. There were days in the VHS era when it was $100 a movie, you couldn't afford it then, but,
Yeah, yeah.
come the Batman '89s and the Back to the Futures and the 20 and $25 movies, which essentially is what we pay for some Blu-rays and 4Ks today if they're not boutiques.
Yep.
So the price has pretty much stayed the same as the formats change, but yeah, I've always been a collector. What about you?
Yeah, I think, like I said, kind of going back to baseball cards, comic books was a big one in the '90s. I look
Mhm.
down because I have 3 boxes of comic books right next to me. Um,
I got 2 of those over there.
yeah, I'm trying to actually unload them because they're just taking up space. But
Yeah.
I've mentioned it on my channel before. My dad worked for Marvel Comics back in the
Get out.
early '90s for a few years. He was in advertising.
Mhm.
So with him working there, I got a lot of free comics. But it also just got me into going to the local comic book store at the mall and buying
Yeah,
stuff. So um,
yeah.
I would say outside of movies, I did have a Funko Pop obsession for a little bit.
Mm. I
I
never
got rid.
got into that.
Yeah, you're better off. Spent a lot of money on those. I ended up selling the majority. I have five left that I kept,
Mm,
and mainly kept the five because one of them is autographed by Ralph Macchio. I have the Karate Kid ones, so I was like, all right, I'll keep those. I'll sell the rest. And the
mm.
only other thing I collect are right now are really bobbleheads for the New York Mets. So anytime they have a giveaway, I'll go to a game and try to get a bobblehead.
Is that a Mets jersey you're wearing, a
It's a
T-shirt
Mets
right
shirt. Yeah,
now?
I knew you were gonna wear something Yankees. I was like, oh, I'll represent the Mets.
There you go. Hey, I never had a problem with the Mets except they were playing the Yankees, and that didn't happen until, later in life, but,
Yeah, yeah.
it was like you had to have a team to represent.
Mhm.
We are not alone, so I'm gonna check in quickly with the chat, see who's
Sure. Yeah.
joining us.
See a lot of people.
Yeah, we got Collector Movie Man. What's up, David? Saying hi to
How you doing,
us.
Dave?
Uh, how are you guys doing tonight? I'm gonna watch Lost in Space 4K. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah,
I would love to hear how it looks and everything. That just
yeah,
dropped today.
yeah. I think I might need to pick that one up. I haven't seen that movie in
Yeah.
a long time.
Another person that I saw this morning in Huck's live
Hmm.
stream, we got Caveman. What's up, guy?
How you
Hey
doing,
there,
guy?
chat. Make sure to hit the like button right away so that others are interested in the same stuff and you'll pop up in your feed. I love that. It's a great reminder,
Hmm.
might as well do it now and get it out the way. What I like to say is, hey, you got three things to do. Like, subscribe, enjoy the content, and it's free. It costs you
Yep.
nothing, and you'll always know when we're having another conversation like this one. So, let's see who else is joining us. We got Steve Moody in the house saying, hey.
Moody.
Yeah, everyone's saying to smash that like button.
Hmm.
Always like to see that. People saying hi to each other. We got William Cinema saying hey to us.
What's
What is
going
going
on?
on? Yeah, did anyone else get lost in space today? It was such a slow day. I just basically skipped picking up anything new or old. There's always something. Well, I didn't totally skip, but we'll talk about that. Did anyone else get lost in space? Just throw it in the chat if you did. I am a part of the A24 membership thing,
Hmm.
and it's pretty good deal. If you plan to use it, it's a good deal. So it's $11 a month or $10 a month, depending on how long you've been in it. You get a free ticket opening weekend to every A24 movie.
Oh, that's sweet.
So if you are someone who goes out to the cinema and you see something first weekend, in my case, I usually go to the movies on the weekends.
Hmm.
And if my wife wants to go, I'll just pay for her. But by Thursday or Friday, I'm like, hey, I got a free ticket. You want to go? She's like, it's free. Sure. And, we got a theater 10 minutes from here. We'll just go and see it. You also get $5 credit every month toward something from A24 store,
Cool.
T-shirt, merch, you know, a Marcel the Shell, whatever you want.
It's a great movie.
Yes, yes, it is. It's an excellent movie. And the funny thing is, you always got to read the fine print because I found out today that you cannot stash more than 25 bucks.
Oh,
And I'm right at that level. So I'm
so you gotta
like,
use that up.
I got to use it up. Otherwise, I'm not going to get another 5 bucks next month. So I've been dying to get Stop Making Sense
Okay.
on 4K. Big Talking Heads fan. To me, that's the greatest concert film of all time. We were talking recently because last weekend we had Prince's Sign of a Time, which is my number two concert
Okay.
film of all time, in theaters along with Jaws for the 50th
Mhm.
anniversary. And it made number two in the box office, surprisingly. Doesn't surprise me. People
Yeah.
like that. Even my daughter and her roommate went to see it with a little plush Bruce doll. I was like,
That's awesome.
wow, is that where we are? Bruce is a plushie? Wow. So yeah, so I use my 25 bucks, so that will be coming to me, but they're like, "Hey, you can watch it on the app now." I'm like, "Why would I stream it when I'm
When you can
gonna
watch it on physical, yeah. I
physical?"
I need to see, Stop Making Sense. I've heard good things about it.
It's excellent.
I'm not a I'm not a big sorry, I'm not a big music guy, but,
Yeah.
Talking Heads are good, so I think that would be interesting to just watch that.
Yeah,
Um,
and the thing is, it's kinda like, Scorsese's The Last Waltz. You could just put it on and watch it and
right.
enjoy it almost like a documentary, but the music gets you into it. Even if you're not a big, Talking Heads fan or big David Byrne fan,
Mhm.
you could really get into it. Who else is here? I knew he was showing up. What is up, my man Jeff?
Jeff.
John Doe Juggalo is in the house.
Jeff's
Good to see
awesome.
you, my man. He is. I've been a big fan of him since he was just getting started, and he's always showed me love, and it works both ways.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
people saying hi to each other. There's Steve. We got Mr. Adrian James in the house.
What's up, Adrian?
Hello, hello. Can't say good evening. I'll just say hello. Um, we got Mama Blu-ray in the house. What is up, Bonnie? Thank you for coming in.
How
Good to
you
see you
doing?
as always. That lady is the best.
I saw her
The
in,
best.
Huck's chat this morning on that
Mhm.
one, so
Yeah, she likes to pop in there, and she is a pistol. You get to know her, she is a pistol. That's all I will say. Um, you got Adrian, so you got Hall& and Oates. Always good to see
Holland.
both of you. I'll just go a little faster here. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Keep the chat going. I love to see it. I love to see it. We got Mika in the house saying hi to everyone. What is up, sis?
Hey,
Always good
Mika.
to see you. Yeah, she's just making around saying hey to everybody
Yeah.
individually. I love that. Recently, so happy for her and Tim Vince, Tim Talks Talkies, because their favorite obscure movie just came out on 4K, which is The Innkeepers.
Okay.
A lot of people like to poo-poo on that movie, but they love it hard.
I have not
So,
seen it.
I
I'll plug another, Jordan. I'll plug his channel. He's doing a giveaway.
yeah,
He's doing a giveaway
yes,
for it, so check out, the Movie Den.
the Movie Den.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out Movie Den. Uh, Enter Jordan's giveaway for your copy of The Innkeepers. He's doing that in partnership with, I forget the name of the company, but,
Yeah, I didn't
check it out, and it's on his IG as
it's not
well.
the movie room, I don't think this time.
Mm-mm,
I
it's
know he
not
works with
Movie
them.
Room,
Yeah,
it's, uh, it's Ask Publicity or something like that,
something
I
like that.
can't
Okay.
remember. James, 20th and 21st, all
Hey,
my favorites
James.
are in here tonight. Good evening, sir, always good to see you. Saying hi to
I love his
everybody.
Criterion recommendations.
Oh, yeah, and, recently, I've been having the honor to jump on with his announcements, so that's
Nice.
always good.
That's cool.
Uh, Dave said you and him are in the same age range.
We're
Here's
close.
some
Yeah,
yeah,
I think you're a little bit younger than me, Dave. I think we
yeah.
had that conversation before. I think he's a little younger.
Here's somebody in my age range. Brother Dell
Hey,
in the house.
Dell.
Dell on movies. What is up, my man? All right, everybody saying hi. I think I grabbed everyone. Yeah, talking about collecting. Yeah, I've collected something since the time I got out my first dollar. It's true that that chore money got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Can't just go to trips to the corner store to get candy and chips. So, uh, one more comment here. I used to collect DVDs, Blu-rays, and I got rid of a lot of Blu-rays. Figure everything would come to 4K. No, not the case. I mean, it
Yeah,
is a percentage game. It really is. I
yeah.
mean, there are still a couple of DVDs I will pick up occasionally. Um, is it over there or over here? I just picked up a documentary. I'm a big Scorsese fan,
Mhm.
and I picked up a documentary that he did called A Personal Journey Through American Movies.
Oh, nice.
I saw it once. It was excellent. It's like 4 hours long. It plays like a classroom to me,
Okay, I'll have
and
to check that
just
out.
hearing him, and it's so hard to find. You could probably get it used at like a half price book. There's a coffee table that goes along with it, a companion piece,
Okay.
but I I had to get it. I had to get it, and I got it on DVD because that's the only format available. I think it's like I forget the percentage that it is from things available on DVD to Blu-ray to 4K,
Yeah,
but the fraction is small when it comes to 4K for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and I think, like, going back to Dave's point, like, VHS, where it started for me,
Mhm.
I donated most of mine to, like, the Salvation Army when I started to
Yeah.
convert over to DVD, and then as I converted over to Blu-ray, I sold, I think, all the DVDs at a garage sale. I kept a few. I kept the so I do have a few DVDs back here, but not many.
Yeah. Eh,
And then I picked up a few recently at, like, my local library and a Goodwill.
yeah.
They got, like, Ernest Goes in the Army or something like that on DVD.
But, along those lines, t tell me what you've gotten for 50 cents recently.
I got Jurassic Park for 50 cents on
Wow.
VHS at a flea market.
That's
uh,
awesome.
yeah, I had the VHS, like I said, when I got rid of all my VHSs, and my wife and I went to it's called Blue Ridge Flea Market out in Pennsylvania,
Mhm.
and I saw a bin. There wasn't very many VHS in there, but this was standing out. The guy said 50 cent, like two for $1. So I grabbed this, and we got some Backstreet Boys VHS that my wife picked up. Um, but I was like, I don't have any more VHS, and if there's a movie that I'm gonna own on VHS, it's gonna be Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the time that we were there, I was like, if I could find the Lost World, I will also get that.
Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't find one though.
One of the few people that actually wanna own that movie.
I like the Lost World. I think it's a good sequel.
Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes I just try to tell myself it was a one-shot movie. No sequels, no 5, 6 sequels after that. The music plays, John Williams score, rises, credits roll. That's the end. No
I
franchise.
can agree. I don't think it needed all the sequels that it got,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna keep watching them as long as they're coming out. I mean, it's just that,
but
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's because, especially as kids, we love dinosaurs. Boys
Mhm.
especially love dinosaurs. Just a stereotype there for a moment. And I don't care what your age is, that fascination continues.
Oh, it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you put that and you put some dollar signs with it, and people are like, oh, we could make some money off of this. But talking about franchises, this
Mhm.
is just something I wanted to share.
Sure.
So, for the months of September and October, I will be doing a I don't want to say a challenge, but for lack of a better term, let's call it a challenge. I will be watching a bunch of horror movie franchises. Let's put it that way. So, the last couple of months, either on IG, other social media, I've been saying, what franchise should I watch or rewatch this fall? And it was all about this. So, what I did was the ones that got the most votes, I basically elevated, and those
Okay.
are the ones that I'm going to watch first.
Okay.
But before I do, I need to watch this with my wife. Where is it? Because we started watching this and she's like, "Ooh, I really like this." So before I
Mm.
start to watch any that got voted on, I need to finish up the Final Destination franchise with my wife. She watched the first one, she really dug it, and then all of a sudden she's like, "Let's watch all of them." I was like, "Okay."
I recently
So
did a rewatch of well, I've only seen the first two
mhm.
originally, and then I rewatched those, and then watched all the sequels, and saw the latest one in theaters.
Yeah,
It was
I
it
think a
was it
lot
was
of
a, it
people
was a
did
fun
that.
watch. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think a lot of people did that, but while we're here, I will show you what the top vote getter was, and it surprised me because it wasn't Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th or Scream. It was Hellraiser.
Okay.
That really surprised me that a lot of people said, "You should watch Hellraiser." And then come to find out, I've only seen the first one. So, when I watch this, it really the majority of it will be the first time, so it will be an
Yeah,
interesting way to start the challenge.
that's a franchise I need to dive into. Like I have the Arrow Quartet of Torment, which is a
Mhm, that's what
beautiful
I have.
set. I think that was there like nine something or nine or so movies. I think in the whole
I don't
franchise.
know.
Oh, you're
I
like,
don't
wow.
know.
um,
I'm just having all kind of technical difficulties. I'm gonna have to take a weekend and properly set up my setup down here instead of working off a laptop and all this
yeah.
nonsense, but
Do you have the big Nightmare on Elm Street steelbook set or new 4K set coming out at all on order? Or?
I I couldn't justify it. And then every time I went to do almost like a impulsive thing, it was sold out. So I'm like, "You know what? That's just a sign that I shouldn't do it." I still have my original DVD, which it's really
Nice.
interesting that the standard edition is using the same cover art,
Hmm.
except instead of it being gold, it's red.
Okay.
So I ordered that because I do wanna see it. I got rid of the Blu-ray a long time ago, so I definitely wanna have it in 4K, but sort of a miracle, I am not dropping all that money for the steelbooks. I love it, it's my favorite franchise, my favorite slasher, but I can't justify it. It's beautiful, but,
Yeah, it's
can't
I had
justify it.
I ended up ordering it, and I haven't seen most of the franchise, which I think is
Mhm.
a bit of a shocking thing to say. I've seen the first one. I've seen a million times. I have the 4K steelbook of that, but I wanted that set, so I grabbed that.
Yeah.
And once it gets here at the end of September, I'll
Mhm.
make that my October horror movie franchise watch, and then
Yeah.
maybe dive into Hellraiser after that.
I will definitely, get into this challenge probably toward the end
Hmm.
because it's between that and Halloween. And I think I've seen all the Halloween movies one too many times. I
Yeah,
haven't gone through this. The last time I went through this was 2 or 3 years ago in a theater, which was beautiful.
nice.
So I went through all of them, and after New Nightmare, 60% of the, audience left because it was almost 11:30, and the only one remaining was Freddy versus Jason, and they were
Mm.
probably like, "I already seen this," or, "In comparison to everything else, this sucks, and I won't be up till 1 o'clock trying to watch it."
Yeah,
But I that was the only one I had never seen in the theater, so I ended up staying to watch it. So, since that night, I haven't been through the whole thing, so
yeah,
when I get the set, I'll happily go through it again.
yeah. I don't know. Is Freddy vs. Jason in? I don't think it's in the Steelbook set.
It's
Yeah, I didn't think so.
not
Yeah,
because it's I think it's in the Friday the 13th one, which I never picked up,
yeah.
but,
I don't have that one either.
yeah. But I'm thinking back to the reason why I asked you about the VHS, and there is something, I don't care if it's a new movie or just new to you or just the purchase is new to you, but if you had to explain to someone, like, the excitement of a new movie pickup as a physical media collector, what would you say to them? What is the excitement of a new pickup?
Oh, that's a good question. Hitting a good question there.
We try.
I don't know. I just think it's. I don't want to call it a high because that's such a
Mhm. It's
weird.
dopamine.
Yeah, it's dopamine. It's just it, finding something, even if it's just a new movie, like you said, like if something I've never seen, like
Mhm.
um, there's a grail. right? Everybody, we all have our grails. I would say
Yeah.
that we don't have. I have one on the way, and I cannot wait to show it off. And like, I'm really excited about it. It's a movie that's been hyped up by a lot of other YouTubers, and like that excitement, I don't know. I don't even know if I can explain it or give it justice by explaining it, but it's just such a
And you're not telling us what it is.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I'm gonna do a video for it, but it's such a happy feeling, and it hasn't
Yeah.
shipped yet. It hasn't shipped yet, so so hopefully I get it. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's just that natural high of just like it makes me happy and giddy inside, and it makes me feel like a little kid again. Just kind of
Yeah.
see, especially something new. Like it's not even a movie I've ever seen before, so it's just
Mhm.
it was talked up within this community, and I was like, I gotta have it, and
Hmm.
hopefully in the next week or
There's
two
so
I
many
will.
movies talked up within the community, I'm not even gonna try to figure out what it is. But for me, it's more of, um, like when something I've been waiting for to get an upgrade
Hmm.
gets that upgrade. Like, I remember once again, Scorsese, when they announced, Criterion announced Raging Bull,
Hmm.
and I have the Blu-ray, so it's like, okay, Blu-ray to 4K, great. But, you're looking forward to all the features, everything. But Bringing Out the Dead, if you've ever seen that with,
Hmm.
um, Nicolas Cage,
Yep.
that was stuck on DVD, and it was a crappy DVD at that. And for that to go right to 4K,
Paramount Presents. Yeah,
yeah, that
it's
got me
it's
excited.
it's somewhere on the shelf. Here's Omen. It's
Uh-huh.
on. I think it's in this little bunch right here. It's somewhere over here.
Yeah,
It's like those silver. I have a few Paramount Presents right next to each other. That's one of them.
nice,
Yeah.
nice. I
Yeah.
have all of my Hitchcock, all of my Scorsese over here, and then all my Disney purchases,
Yours
which
is
is Star
way
Wars
way
and
more organized than
Marvel.
mine.
I just redid everything, so
I,
it's a
s- I,
lot
s-
easier.
I say it every time I'm on a video and a live stream that I need to organize it, and I don't know. I'm such a procrastinator when it comes to like going through it because it seems like such a daunting task.
Yeah. Yeah, it can
So
be. It can
yeah.
be. I mean, I've had my daughter helps me out a lot, and, I had her, like, literally, like I'm gonna try to move this without destroying everything. But if that's my DJ equipment, I'm still putting away vinyl.
Hmm.
But those tubs that you see right here,
Yep.
they're stacked up and empty because those shelves are full. That's my Citizen Kane poster right there.
Oh, nice.
But if I wasn't trying to organize everything, it would be okay. That shelf is all 4Ks. You might have to look closely because something might be out of order. And what I have stopped doing is like if I'm doing a live stream with someone, like I did a live stream with my friend on Thursday night, and I didn't put away the movies till Friday.
Okay.
Because if I try to do it when I'm just throwing things on the shelf,
Yeah.
and then it bothers me. So I wait for the next day when I'm more clear conscious. Um, Mika says the excitement for me is finally getting something I've always wanted to add to my collection, like
Yeah.
Innkeepers on 4K. Yes, I
Yeah.
I totally get that. I totally get that. And it's like this is gonna sound real corny, but it's that pushing it in between the other movies. It's like adding a leather-bound book to the collection
Yep.
of your library. It's a satisfying feeling.
Mhm.
Yes, we are weird, but we're safe in our homes, watching our movies, hopefully.
We're
And,
nerds. We're nerds,
yeah,
and
yeah, we geek out about this stuff.
nothing wrong with that.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for keeping the chat going. I'm seeing everyone just going back and forth. Keep it going. If you have any questions for Brian or myself, please let us know. Otherwise, we are just continuing with the conversation. Um, I have to tell you a little joke. So, a little inside baseball here, folks. When I have someone on the show, we do thumbnails. Lately, I've been letting people pick their favorites. I also poll on YouTube and Instagram. And I did your thumbnails. And then I was about to start posting stuff. And I was like, wait a minute. I, this why'd I put all these extra B's in his name? And then I'm like, I swear he had extra B's in his
I
name.
did.
And then I went to your YouTube and I saw the video that you did with the recent updates, and I was
Mhm.
like, okay, that makes sense.
Yep. I
That
literally
makes sense.
the day that you messaged me on Instagram asking if I wanted to join the conversation, I
Mhm.
was in the middle. I had been kind of like in the middle of thinking about the change for like the last few weeks, but that was the day I ended
Yeah.
up working on everything. Was the day you asked, and I did yeah, a whole new logo and updated the channel name to make it look nicer. There was too many B's.
It's more you. It's more you.
It's more me. I guess, like I said in the thing, BDubs is my nickname. That's how I
Mhm.
spell it. Like the extra B's just look dumb. So
But, sometimes you gotta make that concession just to
yeah,
get something out there.
yeah,
Uh, Dave wants to know if we are planning to get the mask. Yes,
100%.
for me.
Yep, already pre-ordered
Um,
it.
but not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the difference. I think
Mm.
Brian is closer to the age range and younger, of
Hmm.
course, that were TMNT fans. I was not, and it wasn't like a fan, no fan. I was having kids when that movie came out. Put it that way. I'll just keep it a buck.
Yeah.
So I was a little older than the audience for those movies. And it's easy to say, oh, you could have caught it later on. It didn't have the same nostalgia for me. I'm
Yeah.
a Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Superman kind of era. So the only thing that I had talking about comic books, I was really into the graphic novels when they first came out. So
Hmm.
I was like 16, 17. It was a little darker, a little edgier, and I used to collect those. I
Hmm.
think I bought a pair of Jordans off of issue 1
Nice.
to just to give you some perspective. I made a quick 108 off of issue 1 to get me a pair of J's.
Yeah.
Um, so when it became like this campy, cartoony thing, that wasn't like the Ninja Turtles that I had in the graphic novels, which is fine. And there's an audience for each thing, and it made it appealing for movies and cartoons and kids,
Yep.
essentially. So it doesn't have the same nostalgia for me. If I catch it on a nice deal, maybe, but I am yeah, I'm happy for everyone who's geeking out about it. I'm just not in the camp with you.
Yeah, I have it pre-ordered, just because I want the upgrade. It doesn't come with, I think, the animated one.
Mhm.
The set I showed off the set on a live stream with Dave. Right there is like a little like pizza box Blu-ray
Yeah,
set
yeah,
that is like really cool. So I have that, but I really wanted to upgrade those to 4K, so I made sure to order the trilogy.
yeah. I am looking forward to the mask because
Hmm.
those comedies were like I remember Jim Carrey from being on In Living Color,
Hmm.
and it was apparent this guy was a natural and he
Yeah.
was going to go on to some sort of fame on his own outside of like a sketch comedy ensemble. So
Hmm.
to see him go and do movies like someone just said today, they saw a poster for Once Bitten and it was like Jim Carrey was a vampire. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
and he had Lauren Hutton. So yeah,
Yeah. That was before
it's
he took
just like
over 1994.
yeah. And the
Yeah.
thing is that was funny. That was like for me in my young 20s, that was something to see. So
Yeah.
um I'm just checking. I will never forgive the Turtles for stealing Vanilla Ice from MC Hammer Show when they were filming in Wilmington. Wow. Tell us how you really feel, man.
Damn.
And even that in the second one with the ice, Vanilla Ice, you have to realize some communities saw him as an absolute joke.
Oh, yeah.
So to
Absolutely.
for him to show up in a movie and being serious, cool as ice, same thing.
Yeah.
Absolute joke. Travesty of a joke. But hey, enjoy it. I
Yeah.
might even check it out if given the chance, but I'm not clamoring to get it.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be on sale. I mean, I don't know if it'll sell out, but
No, no. If it
Arrow
does,
does
it
their fifty
shows the
percent off sale.
power of the collectors if it
Mhm.
sells out.
Yeah.
But there is something about, like, the passion to pre-order and, you know, you were talking about your videos that usually do well is the ones where you share your collection. There's something to that passion, and I don't know, was the advent of you starting your YouTube channel just to show off stuff and do reviews and rankings and all the stuff that you do on your channel, or was it something else?
Yeah, I think it was just kind of like an outlet to talk about movies in any kind of manner. Yeah, I was watching other people's channels, Master Chaos, Ken, like,
Mhm.
was watching all their stuff already. I was like, seems like kind of like a good place to kind of just let it out and just discuss it, whether I'm just talking to myself or talking to other, YouTubers in conversation. It just felt like a good avenue to just talk about it. I mean, my wife likes movies, but not to my extent. Um, I have a really good friend of mine that I actually go to the movies with all the time.
Mhm.
We have like a little group that we go. So like having kind of just even just close friends to talk movies about. I don't know. It's always been fun to just be able to discuss and just talk about kind of these beautiful pieces of art.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's similar to me, it's like when I was starting, it was well, I wanted to start collecting again because I had taken a break and
Mhm.
went the digital route, and I realized that that wasn't going to be fun for long. It's great that I didn't have to like open up movies and put them in. I could just sit on my couch and do it. But I was watching a video from, oh my gosh, I want to say that was Cinema Sickness. So that
Okay.
was another Dave. And he was showing off his basement. And I was like, wow, he has like a blockbuster down there. And then I just went on Amazon just looking for something. I wanna say it was like School Days or something like that, and they had the Blu-ray for, like, dirt cheap on a
Mhm.
lightning deal, and I'm like, "Some of these movies are really cheap," and that's how it started.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just went from there, and 18 months of watching, like you said, Ken and, um, Films at Home, and
Hmm.
a lot of people that have been on this conversation now because I told him, "Hey, you're part of the reason why I started this channel."
Yeah.
And my whole thing is I just wanted to have conversations with other movie lovers. I didn't care if you went to the theater, you stream, you collect physical.
Yeah.
I just there's movie lovers out there, and I want to talk to you because, like you said, my family and my friends that didn't go to the movies with me all the time,
Mm.
they could care less. Even
Yeah.
my buddy, I was telling someone, my best friend, he lives in Florida. He was here for my birthday a few weeks ago. Is essentially a physical media collector.
Mm.
Sometimes he has stuff that I don't have, and or he'll be like, Terrifier 3, how can I get that? I'm like, well, you could just buy the 4K. It's out now. He's
Mhm.
like, I want all of them. This place, Umbrella, can I
Eh,
order from there? I'm like, "Yeah, it's in Australia." He's like, "Okay."
yeah.
And he just orders, like, the Terrifier gift set,
Yep.
but he's not like us. He's not checking, Arrow announcements and, Criterion announcements and keeping a track of, "Oh, it's Tuesday. What came out today?" It's
Yep.
like I was at his house, and he's like, "I just ordered Ballerina. That should be here in a few weeks." I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, he just sees it pop up on coming soon and he orders, but there's not that passion with sharing this collection, like, we're trying to find a movie to watch, and we end up just watching The Last Dragon for the 50,000th time because that's what we do.
Nothing wrong with that movie. It's a
Not at
great
all.
movie.
Not at all. Freaking love that movie. Dave wants to know, are we planning to pre-order the Tron 4K steelbook or slipcover and Tron Legacy? I like them both, but this is actually one I'm gonna sit back on and see what the reviews are like. It's gonna be different. I thought I used to use the, Tron Legacy Blu-ray
Mhm.
as like a a way to show off my system, like, way, way back when it first came out, because it has the music from Daft Punk and all that stuff, and it looks and it sounds great. I don't know what they're gonna do with the 4Ks, and, just to take, like, the Aliens and, True Lies and all that,
Mhm.
sometimes you never know what you're gonna get before it comes out, so I'm gonna wait and see some reviews on that before I pull the
Yeah.
trigger.
Yeah, I don't think they went up for pre-order yet, but I am intrigued by them because I haven't seen them,
Mhm.
either one of them. And Tron Ares looks really fun and
It
really good,
does.
so I feel like I'm gonna need to see the first 2 before I see the new one.
Mhm.
So they're on my list. It depends on how much they are, I guess, when they go up, if I do the steelbooks or just the slipcover versions. But
Yeah. I
yeah,
I believe they should be on Disney Plus if you have that as a streaming service, so
I
you
do.
could
Yeah,
always
that's
check it
true.
out that way first,
Try before you buy.
see if it's something that's worth repeat
True.
watching.
True.
I'm really into that now. I'm like, we're paying all this money for streaming services
Hmm.
because we didn't want cable, but
That's we got rid of cable too. Did the same
we're
thing.
we're we're gonna we're gonna pay the same money anyway. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start to use that more and more, like Criterion. I just mentioned that. So if I have the Criterion channel and something's on there, albeit maybe it's not a 4K, it's a high definition format. But
Hmm.
if instead of pulling the trigger blindly on a 4K, why not watch it on there and see if it's something I'm going to watch again and again and again before I just go out and buy something kind of willy nilly?
Right.
Are you a gamer?
I am not a gamer. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Dell wants to know what are your favorite movie genres?
I saw that one come through. I feel like action has always been kind of like, I feel like, my favorite. And again, I think that goes back to just the 90s, when I was a teenager and watching a lot of like Bruce Willis, um,
Hmm.
last last Boy Scout, striking distance, stuff like that. So action's always kind of been number one. I'm really getting more and more into horror.
Yeah.
Um, I was never a big horror movie guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've said it before. I don't know if it was another live stream, but I was kind of like a bitch when I was a kid. Like I was scared. Like horror movies scared me. Like, and
Yeah.
even now as an adult, I was watching. I just spent all of last week watching the entire Conjuring universe because I hadn't seen them yet.
Okay, that's
Um,
some spooky stuff right there.
and what I'm noticing about the horror movies that affect me the most, it's the ghost
Mm,
and creepy kids.
mhm.
So like
Dolls.
I was getting like spine, like the hairs on the back of my neck were standing up. Like those were
Yeah, yeah,
scary
yeah.
movies. But I'm really getting into the horror genre a lot more.
Yeah.
Comedies,
There's
dramas.
a
I mean,
lot going on in
yeah,
horror too. I mean,
yeah,
there's it's so many facets of it, so many subgenres of it now. You can easily get into kinda like a little niche and just focus on
yeah.
something that, really speaks to you, but
And there's just a lot of good ones. I mean, even this year
Mhm.
alone, I think Huck was talking about it this morning. Weapons, I mean, was fantastic.
Weapons was great.
Um, I heard Bring Her Back is really good. I haven't watched that
Ooh,
one yet, but I heard it's
the
fantastic.
feel-good movie of the year.
um, I like Companion's not really, to me. Companion's not a horror movie, but it gets dubbed as a horror movie a
Horror
lot.
adjacent.
Yeah,
I love that movie. I thought it
yeah.
was really, really
It's
good.
it's actually right now. It's my favorite movie of the year, but I have to
Okay,
reevaluate. I have to reevaluate at the end of the year. Things will move around because
of course.
Weapons is up there. um,
Yeah,
so, but yeah, I
it's
mean,
still
it's
Sinners for me. Still Sinners for me.
Sinners is good. It's in my top five, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But again, like I said, I kind of at the end of the year, I'll like reevaluate and I'll probably move some stuff around. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, I don't have like any one specific genre that I like. I like them. I like them all.
Yeah. Princey Prince in the house. What is up, my friend? He wants to know what's a movie from this year that was painful to watch.
Oh, hey Prince. Painful to watch. That came out in 2025.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to my letterbox real quick.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, can I
Like,
can I bring up Letterbox
give me
and
a
check it
second.
out?
Let me see. I gotta
What
go to
what was
my.
painful this year? I know I was disappointed in a few movies this year. I'll say that much.
Oh, okay. The Woman in the Yard. I wasn't a fan of that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I did not see that.
that one is right
I
now.
felt like that came and went.
Yeah, that one. I like put them all kind of in order. Like I do my ranking for the year. That one
Mhm.
right now is ranked last, and then Rosario is another one that wasn't. I didn't think that one was very good.
Okay,
Two horror
so
two horror movies too.
I will say, and this is typical for January, February movies, you're never gonna get like you never expect to get a good horror movie in
Mhm.
January, February. But The Wolfman, that was probably the worst. And not saying it was bad, but 2.5 out of 5. That
Yeah, I
was
think
the
it's.
worst that I seen
I think
this
I
year.
gave it about a 2.5, 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
um, and it because it was just such a.
The sound design was excellent though.
Yeah, it was just
So
such a different
creepy.
take. Like I spent
Yeah.
time watching. I watched the original Wolfman from whatever, what, 30s. When did that come out?
Mhm.
Um, and then I watched the Benicio del Toro one, which that one I had already seen before.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it was just a different take and a different style. It was more of like an infected um, look to
Yeah.
it.
And one thing I did like was how it was like a development
Mm.
over time. It wasn't just like a transformation.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, the chat is going on talking about when they find out about physical media. Um, eh, Probably in relation to me talking about my friend.
Mm.
Um, Dell says here that he never looks at what's coming out. He usually finds out through the people on YouTube who lets him know. Very true.
Yeah.
There's enough sources out there to let you know what's coming out this week or whatever. And usually, unless it's already sold out to piss you off, you could probably get it at some point.
Yeah.
Prince is asking you about music. He's not a big music guy, Prince. Sorry to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what was his
Um,
question? Is like, what's my favorite band? Or I missed that.
Album with no skips. I'm trying to stay on brand here for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know
There
if I
was a
can
couple
answer that.
more comments and questions I wanted to get to. But this thing keeps scrolling back up. Jeff, digital is great for test driving a potential purchase. Yes,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
could
It's a
get
good
a
point.
digital code or streaming. Yeah. Um, I thought I saw Mr. Tony pop in here.
Yeah. I see Tony off to the side here.
Let's see. Jeff says, not Jeff, Steve. Steve says, I buy digital all the time when the movie is just kind of okay. Never commit to a physical relationship. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
streaming is good. Like when I was watching the Conjuring universe, I
mhm,
only have I have four of them on Blu-ray, and then my friend lent me. I have it right here. He lent me the big 7 disc set, but this doesn't have
Devil
Curse
made
of.
me do it.
What's that?
The devil made me do it or whatever
No, it
the
has
last
that
one
one.
is.
It doesn't have None 2 because that was the newest
Mm,
one, and it doesn't have
okay.
the Curse of La Llorona.
Mhm.
That one I actually had. So the Nun 2, I ended up renting it like on Amazon for like 350, whatever it was. So,
Yeah,
um, but even that, just even streaming for Netflix or Hulu or like I said, Disney Plus, like I still do
yeah.
it.
I enjoyed Companion very much. Still haven't seen Weapons. Check it
Ooh,
out.
Dell, you
It's
got to
pretty
see it.
good.
Yeah,
Here's Mr.
it
Tony.
it's wild.
Okay, this you're right.
No,
You're right.
really?
So, I went to a film festival and very appreciative crowd, and my review of this is at this film festival, everyone applauds after every movie. Everyone walked out silently from The Surfer. So
Oh,
it
that's a
wasn't just
bummer.
me, it was and sometimes an audience can make or break a movie for me, so because it's a shared experience, sometimes they could overhype a movie, like I
Hmm.
used the movie Sisu as an example. To me, that was a overhyped movie because we had such a great time. Of course, this is a film festival, there's a bar right outside the theater, everyone's inebriated by 8 o'clock, and they're showing this at 8 o'clock and people are just going gangbusters with that movie. So I was like, "This is a great movie," and I got the steelbook, when Best Buy was still open, and I
Hmm.
watched it at home. I was like, "This is not the same experience.
Yeah,
This is
I
not the
didn't see
same
that one in
experience."
theaters, but I liked Sisu. I watched it
Yeah.
by myself,
Yeah,
so
Surfer.
I wasn't overly up. I wanted to see the surf. I'm a big Nick Cage guy. I like Nick Cage,
So
so
am I.
I'll probably see it anyway. But that's
Did
a
you see
bummer.
he's playing John Madden?
Yeah, he looks ridiculous, and I can't wait.
Oh my
I can't wait for
gosh.
it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
When I saw that, I was like,
I think I heard about
"Ooh."
that last year, and then the pictures started kind of popping up
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the
recently.
picture today.
Yeah,
Um, Mr.
he's
Tony
also
Ads,
playing Jesus.
eh, that's been played before by a few people.
Yeah,
I
not
I
by
didn't
Nick
see
Cage.
that. No, no. I hope he doesn't go full Nick Cage on that one. It's not Raising Arizona, dude. The other one was the Weekend movie. Yeah, I heard that
I
was
didn't see
terrible
that one.
too.
I didn't have any
Oh, I
interest in
skipped
that.
that. I
Yeah,
skipped that so
I don't
quickly.
even remember the name of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he didn't either. War of the Worlds was painful unless you viewed it properly as a comedy. Which
Oh, that
one?
is that. I think they're talking about the new Ice Cube one.
Oh, yes,
I
yes,
haven't
yes,
watched
yes,
it. Yeah,
yes. No,
is that on Netflix or
I think
Hulu?
so. I
Netflix.
think so.
I'll watch
Th
it for a good laugh.
these
That is
these
rolling his
comments are
grave.
making me laugh. Oh, and
Um,
he's drawing up a play at the same time
yeah.
at how bad it
Um,
already is gonna be.
Christian Bale's in it too.
Ah,
I think he's playing the owner
interesting,
of the Raiders. Yeah,
interesting. Thank you everyone again for keeping up with chat, enjoying that. Um, I really have just like one more question for you before we get into the five takes.
sure.
So, as I said, bringing it full circle here, I mentioned a couple of people that I kind of associate you with. So, you, Jordan from the movie Den,
Hmm.
Hugh, the film collector, GC from Face the Movies, who will be on the conversation next week, Steven from After Hours Video,
Hmm.
Kyle, and my buddy Chris, Bearded Film Guy. Need to form like super group or something. And if you were, you can't use the Avengers, but if you were, what would you call yourselves?
Ooh, I feel like I'm a little new to their group because the stream that I was on with Jordan and GC and them, that was the
Mhm.
first time I had really collaborated with them. But I chat with all of them through
Yeah,
Instagram. Um, shit, I don't know.
'cause they always look to the old guy to come up with some good names. So you're the old guy in the group. That's why I'm
Yeah.
asking. I'm usually the old guy in the group, so I usually get that question. What should we call it? What should we do? Where should we go? Why don't you have a full itinerary for us? Because I'm one person.
I feel like yeah, I feel like I would need to think about that
Think
because
about it.
I'd want it to be punny.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with that group of characters.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. I don't know
It is the new Ice Cube
the
one.
new Ice Cube one.
Amazon
Yeah.
Prime. Okay,
Okay. All
that's
right.
okay, I'm afraid to watch it. If you come up with one and you have it in time for GC's conversation next week, we'll pop you in and let you, come up with the name. We'll let you premiere the name for
All
us.
right. I'll think about it. I see what I could do.
Alright. Ready for the 5 takes?
I am as ready as I'll ever be.
The 5 takes. The 5 questions we ask every guest at the end of every conversation. We start the way we always do with number 1. Name the film that made you fall in love with the movies. Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
knew
had
it. I knew it.
the fact that I had to get this Jurassic Park. It came out what 93, right?
Mhm,
Um, right before my 13th birthday, so I was still 12 when it came out because I think it came out in June, if I recall, and I was a July baby. Um, it's just like you said before, all boys love dinosaurs, and I think
mhm.
just seeing that spectacle that Steven Spielberg put on screen and just the animatronics and the giant T-Rex, and I was in awe watching that as a kid, and it never gets old. I can watch it a million times over, and I will never get sick of watching Jurassic Park. And it was what got me into really enjoying movies, it got me to want to make movies. I don't make movies, but I've worked on a few
Yeah.
movies here and there. But um, I studied film production in college, and like that was the reason why. I didn't really go anywhere with it, like,
You have the
unfortunately. But
knowledge, that's all that
yeah,
matters.
it's always been Jurassic Park, and I know I feel like it's almost kind of like a basic answer, but
Mhm. But there is
that's
a difference
yeah,
between people like me that enjoy it and don't need any sequels,
mm,
and people who have a love for it. As I
yeah,
mentioned before, Tim
mhm,
Talks Talkies, he has a love for it. My girl Chrissy from AJ and Chrissy,
mhm,
Our Life in Horror, she loves that movie. It's her all-time favorite movie,
yeah.
book, movie, comparisons, contrast, whole 9 yards. I'm gonna do a round table and just let y'all go free. Just I'm
I
gonna
would
be like
love to
the
go to that.
moderator and just let y'all just like love all over JP. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. I love to
Yeah,
hear how people love that movie.
yeah.
All
It's
right, talk
it's
about movies. Go ahead.
it's. No, I was just gonna say it's just a classic, and I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't get sick of it. So
I hear that.
yeah.
Um, when the 4K came out, it was right before, I want to say Father's Day, and my son just went and bought the 4K for me. He's like, I know you didn't get it yet, and I know you're gonna get it, so happy Father's Day. I was like, oh, thank you. Love you.
That's nice. It's a great gift.
Number two, name five of your favorite films.
Okay, I wanted to go a bit of a different route with this. Again, I didn't want to just give like basic answers.
Okay.
Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones. I mean, those are all
Staples.
great and staples. So two of these are pretty well known. I mean, I think they would be on a lot of people's like list, and then three of them I think might be a little bit more obscure. Um,
Okay.
so I'll start with the ones that people know. So Drive. I don't
Good
have a super
movie.
fancy, awesome edition, but I do have the Blu-ray. Um, I absolutely love this movie. It sounds great. Um,
Yes.
Gosling is great. Albert Brooks is great. Like um,
Everybody in that
Carrie
movie is great.
Mulligan. This movie introduced me to Carrie Mulligan, who is probably one of my favorite actresses right now.
Hmm.
Um, so just her in here and their chemistry. Um, Drive was one of my favorite movies. Was that 2011 that one came out? So
Before you continue,
yeah.
I don't even know if you're in the market for a new TV, but if you get a new TV, just spend a few extra bucks,
Hmm.
buy yourself. I don't know if you're gonna get the second sight, like you said, chunky box set, whatever. But even the US Steelbook, if you get that, let that be the first movie you watch. Do the upgrade, do the 4K upgrade.
Yeah,
If you
I do
enjoy that
need to.
movie, it's
I would love that second sight edition. I don't know, it's long gone, long sold out.
yeah.
Um,
Probably could get your hands on the standard edition. Otherwise, I'd say the US 4K
the
is
Steelbook.
just as good.
Yeah,
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 it's
yeah.
beautiful.
I do need to upgrade it. Like I said, I've had this one for quite a while
Hmm.
now.
I
Um,
remember when that came out.
yeah, but I mean, it's such a good movie.
Yeah, it
um,
really is. What's
the
next?
the next one is this isn't even open. I gotta watch this one. I haven't watched it in a while, but Leon, the Professional.
Good movie.
So this is the Blu-ray Project Pop Art Steelbook.
Hmm. Best Buy.
This is my favorite movie from '94, and just Gary Oldman. And Gary Oldman's the reason why I love this movie. He's so awesome in this movie, and
Hmm.
just the scene, like he steals every single scene that he's in. Young Natalie Portman, Jean Reno. It's just such a great movie. And like I
Yeah,
said, I got to watch it again. It's been a while since I've seen it, but um,
yeah.
I wanted to kind of show off those two, and then I'll get into my some more obscure ones here.
Cool.
Adventureland. This is another one that's not open. Um, I haven't watched
Saw
this in a
that.
while. Yeah,
I
so
saw
this
that.
one with Eisenberg, Jesse Eisenberg, Kristen Stewart, Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds. I saw someone actually did a video on this the other day. Adam, I don't know if you know Movie Magic 96, if
No.
you've seen his channel. So he did like a review of this, and I was like, nobody talks about this movie. And I was like, I know I have it, and it's still it's still sealed. Because I know I had this one on DVD, so I definitely watched it on DVD, and then I
Hmm.
upgraded it to Blu-ray, Best Buy. Um,
Yeah.
but this is just a really fun, just good, like kind of teen
Hmm.
dramedy, I guess. It's comedy, but there's a lot of drama in it. So
For a
Adventureland.
while, I used to confuse that and Way, Way Back, which is
Okay.
another teenage dramedy, but that was a little bit heavier than Adventureland.
I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, check that one
Okay.
out.
Um, excuse me. All right. So next up, this is another kind of obscure one, but The Impossible with
Mm,
Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor, a young Tom Holland is
yep,
in this
I was
one.
waiting for you to say that part.
Yeah. Um, this is another one again. I haven't watched this one in a while, but I don't. It's movies about people that like get separated, or even just stories about people that get like separated within the story and have to like find their way back. I don't know.
Mm,
It's heartwarming and just kind of gut wrenching at times. And I don't know. I just really enjoyed this movie. It's a really good
it's a good
watch.
one.
So if nobody's ever seen it, do yourself a
Yeah,
favor and check it out because it's good.
yeah.
Um, and then the fifth one I got is Warrior. So this
I
is from
still haven't watched that movie.
so good. Tom
I
Hardy,
got
Joel Edgerton.
I got it from Best Buy when the Steelbook came out because I was like, "Oh, it's Tuesday. I'll just do it
Mhm.
as a blind buy." It's still sitting there.
Is that a 4K?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah. I never
4K
upgraded it,
Steelbook.
but this one, kind of like 2011 was not the height of my MMA fandom, but it was kind of in around that time. And
Mhm.
Tom Hardy, Joel Edgerton, Nick Nolte, they're just all fantastic in this movie. And I've always enjoyed Warrior. So this and Drive came out the same year, and they're tied for my two favorite movies of the year from 2011. So
Hmm, I gotta watch that.
yeah,
Of
it's
course,
it's
not
good.
before the end of October, but I got too many horror movies to
Yeah,
watch.
make it a November December watch.
There you go, there you go. Let's see. I've been trying to keep up with the comments by just
Yeah.
flashing them on yes, yes, brother Dell, I will watch it. Thank you for that. Let's go on to everyone's favorite question. Number three. Name a popular or classic movie that everybody loves, but you don't particularly like it.
Yeah, this was the tough one, because
Usually is.
I didn't know if it needed to be necessarily critically acclaimed or if it was just what people like. So I have a few in mind. The Waterboy, which I know a lot of people like that movie. I hated it. I just was never a fan. And I like Adam Sandler. Right? Adam Sandler's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Big Daddy. Um, those
Happy.
like yeah, Happy Gilmore. Even the sequel
Mhm.
wasn't that bad. But yeah, for some reason, The Waterboy, I just didn't like. I didn't like how he talked in it. I just didn't like. I don't know. I just didn't really care for that one. And
High quality H2O.
yeah, um, like I don't have any like no hot takes here. Like it's just I
No, no,
just
no, no.
not a
Not
fan
a
of that
fan.
one.
Not a
Can
fan.
I give you more than one or
Sure.
House of a Thousand Corpses, Rob Zombie.
I have to go and revisit the
Yeah,
zombie, what is it, the Firefly trilogy?
yeah, and
I have to,
I haven't seen the other two.
yeah.
I just for some reason I saw House of a Thousand Corpses and I was like, this is just a Texas Chainsaw ripoff, and
Mm,
I need to rewatch. Like I will revisit it because I do have the Firefly. I think it's a Blu-ray steelbook.
yeah.
So I did get it because I'm a collector. um, so I do want to
I'm a
rewatch it,
collector. Of
but
course I get movies I don't
I
like.
I was just never a fan of that, and I don't know how the other two will be, but
Yeah.
um, that and then another one which is critically acclaimed and it got a ton of Oscar nominations. It was up for Best Picture, Best Actress. Tar with Kate Blanchett. I hated that movie so much.
I enjoyed it more when I thought it was a real character, and then the end just totally said, "Nope, just hurry up and finish it, let the credits roll,
It
go to
was
bed."
just I hate I don't think I watched the whole thing, and I when movies are nominated for Best Picture, I try to watch them all
Same.
prior to the Oscars, and I think I streamed it, and I paid to stream it because I didn't own it, and I got done watching that, and I was like, this movie didn't make any sense to me. Like she was not likable. She made some really weird decisions,
Yeah,
and I was like, this is stupid.
yeah. And the fact that you probably had to pay to rent it pissed you off even more.
Yeah, I don't remember how much I paid to
It
rent it,
doesn't
but
matter. Money came
yeah.
out your pocket for a movie you didn't
So
like.
I do not own the physical copy of Tar, and I never will.
Yeah. I don't I don't have it either, believe me.
Did you put Dell's comment up? Yes, Dell, exactly. That is great.
Perfect,
That is the
perfect.
best description of Tar.
Yeah. I couldn't even recite it because I'd be breaking up perfection. Perfect, perfect. Let us flip the script and go to number 4. Name a critically hated movie that you love.
Okay, so this was another one I had a little bit of a tough time with, and I I did some googling. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
That helps.
I was like, I need to throw this out into the Google world and see what it is. And then one of the examples that it gave me was like, oh shit, this is actually such a fun movie. Critics hated it.
Mhm.
It lost millions of dollars. Um, Waterworld. I
Yeah.
I love this movie. um, I, I went on Letterbox after I was like, I'm gonna do this. I went on Letterbox to see like what other people that I like follow, and I was surprised. Like Ken gave it 5 stars. Joel
Yeah.
gave it 5. Like all these people gave it. I was like, wow, people actually really do like this movie. But I know critically it was panned as just a waste of money and just a crappy movie. But I love it. It's really
I
fun.
think the problem with that is the problem that I and probably you and others have in just even within this community is checking what we would say checking pockets.
Hmm.
If I'm making a movie and I'm going over budget and it's not taking any money out of your pocket, you're still paying your 850 to see it.
Hmm.
Shut up. Unless you're the producers, the studio, the lenders, you have no say. I'm not delaying the how long the movie's coming out, anything. You're gonna go see it because it's a good movie.
Hmm.
Other than that, you have nothing to say to me. And I think, when people like, "Mr. Tony's in here," perfect example. "Oh, why do you need a Blu-ray and 3 different 4K copies of the same movie?" Because it's his money.
Yeah,
Leave him
he can
alone.
do whatever he wants with it. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what happens is that people take news and make it into their facts. So I don't like Waterworld because there was all this controversy behind it, or
Yeah.
like when, um Last Temptation of Christ came out
Mhm.
and, you had the Catholic Church up in arms without even seeing the movie.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna judge art on how I see it.
Yeah.
I have not seen Waterworld all these years,
Okay.
but something tells me I'm gonna watch it and then I'm gonna try to find that Arrow box set.
Yeah, I missed out because the Arrow box I think was overseas, right? Because I
Yeah.
think I don't know who has the rights in the US, but we don't have a 4K. It would have been
What's up,
great to have
Huck?
Arrow. Hey, Huck. Um, Another Brian. Um,
Yes.
yeah, I don't know who has the rights in the US, but I don't know if
Mhm.
we'll ever see a 4K
Yeah.
here. But the box set, I don't think it's available anymore. The like the chunky box, I don't think.
And see, everyone's saying the same thing. Either I need to see it or I love it. So I really think it
Yeah.
was a matter of controversy and poor timing. The time when a movie comes out can
Hmm.
make the difference.
Yeah.
So, for example, did you see Bike Riders?
I did. I liked it.
That was
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
supposed to be an award season movie, which, we're gonna start getting the award season movies now that September is here.
Yep.
So, I saw something for, like, a Bruce Springsteen biopic with
Yeah.
the guy from The Bear playing him.
Yeah. Jeremy Allen
The,
White.
yeah, you got that movie with Dwayne Johnson coming out that just
Oh,
got a
Smashing
15
Machine.
minutes yeah, he
I
got a
can't wait.
15-minute standing ovation at the Venice Film Festival. So those are movies that are being released in time for award season.
Yep.
Bike Riders was supposed to be one of it, and it got delayed to the following February, and
Yeah,
it
it came
got
out
bad
in a
reviews.
weird time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why it got bad
so
reviews. It was a fantastic movie. Jodie Comer should have been nominated.
She's
Yeah,
an excellent actress.
and she stole that movie. That
She
was
really is.
you would think like I think when I did a review for it on my channel, it was one of the like probably one of the first videos I did, um, or earlier reviews that I did.
Mhm.
And I think I mentioned, you go into it thinking it's an Austin Butler, Tom Hardy movie, but it's really a Jodie Comer
It's
movie.
really her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, Dave said that Warner Brothers has a 4K of Waterworld to buy on Groove.
oh, okay.
So there you go. You
I'm
may not
assuming
be able
it's
to
a
get
standard.
the
Yeah.
Arrow box set with all the extras, but there is a way to get it.
All right.
Thanks for popping in here, Huck. We were talking about you earlier and your live
Yeah.
stream from this morning. Oh, here's someone who didn't like it. Uh,
6 hours
water,
of pain.
water, the Postman, 6 Hours Pain. I also want to see Horizon because I do like Costner as an actor.
I need to watch that. I don't. Are they gonna do the other parts? Because
I don't think so.
yeah, I think it was
Once
supposed to be like
again,
what three films or something. Yeah,
yeah, once again, something like that, and it just like bad reviews or a bad first weekend,
yeah,
and all plans get canceled.
yeah,
Um, yeah, this is what we were just talking about. The new movie with Dwayne
yeah,
Johnson got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not
Th-
that you want to rely on that, you see it for yourself, but
yeah, yeah.
the
That was another one. Like early on my channel, I did like a little short video showing off how he looked as Mark Kerr, and like
Mhm,
he's almost unrecognizable as The Rock, and it was such a fantastic like
yeah,
transformation. Um,
yeah,
into the character. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
yeah, me too. Brian, B-dubs, I want to thank you for coming on before we get
Uh,
to the last question here. Um, Thank you everyone in the chat who's been participating, everyone on the replay. Feel free to leave comments if you have questions for Brian. I'll get it to him afterwards. But like we said before, like, comment, just tell us what you think about this. And now that we have all that out the way, we're going to land the plane with number five. Now you've been on the
mhm.
conversation. Number five, who would you like to see me have a conversation with on this channel?
All right. First, thank you for having
Yeah,
me. This has been a lot of fun. Again, thanks for the
yes, it
chat.
has.
Everyone that chimed in and asked some questions. This has been great. Um, so one of the guys that I was thinking of, you actually already mentioned earlier, and I went through. I had to go back through all your conversations. I was like, who hasn't he had at this point?
Quite a few, quite
Um,
a few.
so Chris Higgins was actually the one, just because I know that he could just talk so good about movie. Like the way he speaks and his passion for physical media
Yeah, it
is just
shines.
great. Um, so definitely Higgins. If you haven't, I don't think you have had him before. You have?
Mhm.
Okay. Then I'll go something a little bit newer. I mentioned before Adam from Movie Magic 96. He's got kind of like me, smaller channel. Likes physical media, does some reviews, goes to conventions. He's from here in New Jersey as well. He's a good kid, so I think it'd be cool to see you get chat with him. Dave, collector movie man. I mean, he's a staple, and he's in everybody's chat and always hanging out. I've done a live stream with him before,
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it was tough because you've done. I didn't even see the one with Chris, so I guess I got to go find that
yeah,
one.
I'll send you the link at the
Send me the
end of
link to that.
this.
It must have been a while. I don't know how far back I went, but
He was
uh,
just getting started, so
so
it was a
okay, so
while
it's
back.
a little while ago. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I think I have Adam or even Dave on here. I think that would be cool.
yeah. And Dave is a good option as well because definitely we could talk physical media
Yeah.
as always. But I want to thank everyone in the chat once again, everyone who's checked this out. As I mentioned, we're going to have GC from Face the Movies next week.
Mhm.
In the meanwhile, I'm going to get started with some Final Destination with the lady tonight.
Have fun with that.
Um, yeah, we're going to check out number two. The nice thing is, even though I have them behind me,
Mm.
sometimes, like we're saying, streaming, it's a matter of convenience. So I have it behind me, but It's also on HBO Max, which plays just as nicely in the bedroom.
Sure.
So
Yeah. There you go.
go, just get ready for bed and throw on a movie and just chill out right there. So
Nice. All right.
that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, everyone, thank you. Still bringing in the comments. Always good to see the regulars. Thank you again. Bring this up quickly. And as we always say, go watch a movie.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Have a good night.